You want to go to work, huh? You ready to go work? Let's go. Today what we're doing is just maintenance training with ROTC. This is something we do a couple times a week. Specifically, we do scent discrimination using the wheel. So I'll put various items that we would expect to find in a normal house fire, clothing, cloth, different types of wood, even some burnt foods, plastics, and then we'll also have one jar that contains his target item, which is the 50% evaporated gasoline. And so we'll allow ROTC to go around that wheel and smell all those different scents, and then he only gets his reward when he indicates on the gasoline. So it helps to kind of fine-tune his nose and acclimate him to a fire scene without having to actually be on a fire scene. And we'll do this once or twice a week just to kind of keep his nose calibrated and, you know, fine-tuned and ready to go.
That's a boy, good dog, good boy.
In addition to what we do with the scent discrimination is we do floor drops. So we'll use our burn building as a good training ground because we've actually burned something in there, so it mimics a little bit more of a real fire scene. So earlier in the day we went up there and placed some again of that 50% evaporated gasoline in 3 or 4 different spots, let it sit there for a little bit, and then allowed ROTC to go in there and use his nose to find those areas where we put the drops. And again, this is just training to make sure that he's in there and he's accurate with where he's indicating and alerting for gasoline. ROTC is a food reward, so what that means is the only time he ever gets to eat is when he's smelling what he's been trained to indicate on, again, which is our hydrocarbons or ignitable liquid. So during the training while we're going out there, when he alerts by sitting down and putting his nose where he smells the strongest odor, we'll feed him and give him his reward, his food as close as possible to where that smell is, so that he understands that the only way he really gets to eat is when his nose is right on top of that strongest smelling ignitable liquid. I would say I'm biased. I think ROTC's been a huge asset. From the investigation side, ROTC has already helped out not only us, but a few of our surrounding agencies on arson fires. So he is a great asset, really limits the time that we have to be on scene and is much more accurate.
All right, good boy, good boy.